Tigers. Here are today's starting lineups. First, the starting nine for the visiting Crimson Storm. Batting first, the catcher, number 8, Colby Entwistle. Batting second, the left fielder, number 2, Cole Embry. Batting third, the third baseman, number 27, E.J. Taylor. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 42, Brian Brown. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 24, Weston Hicks. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 33, DJ Van Atten. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 7, Drake Irby. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 1, Jonathan Chris. And rounding out the lineup for Southern Nazarene, batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Peyton Vineyard. The starting pitcher today for Southern Nazarene is Payne Maga. And now the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers. Leading off the right fielder, number 22, Cade Burris. Batting second, the first baseman, number 6, G. Allen. Batting third, the left fielder, number 17, Isaac Knoll. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 4, C.W. Schrader. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 33, Wyatt Core. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 2, Dustin Bermudez. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 7, Judd Arrington. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 5, Pierce Mitchum. And batting ninth for the Tigers, number 23, Noah Bachman. The starting pitcher today for the Tigers, Bo Burson.
Now batting number 8, Colby Entwistle.
And we welcome you back now to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, as the first pitch is low for a ball here in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Ouachita won the first game 4-1. Looking to build on that here, as this one is popped straight up. Schrader drifting under it. Tough play in the sun, but he's able to corral it for out number 1. So a quick out number 1 for Burson, who a weekend ago recorded the quality start and picked up the victory. Here's the first pitch of the new at-bat. That one catches the zone for strike 1. That one misses low for ball 1. The count is run even now. It's Cole Embry, the 2-hole hitter for SNU. As that one runs inside. So it's 2-1 now to the Crimson Storm's left fielder. This one is hit up the middle. Good glove on the backhand thrower to first is in time to G. Allen. Excellent play over there up the middle by Dustin Bermudez. And they're 2 away now for E.J. Taylor. The third baseman was 1 for 4 in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. He reached on an infield single, as that one is in there for a strike. It was a good pitching performance in Game 1. Hunter Gotro joining Bo Burson with the second quality start of the year for the Tigers. Oh, and that one ran in and got Taylor up high. Luckily, it was just a breaking ball. So that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Brian Brown, for SNU. Looks like in that righty-on-righty matchup, Burson was trying to go for the backdoor breaking ball. Ran up a little too high and inside. Here's the 1-0 now. This one is hit fairly well out to center field. Center fielder drifting under it. He's there to make the play, and that will do it for the top of the first. Southern Nazarene, Strands 1. We're heading to the bottom of the first. Your score, 0-0. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
I've heard people say, Owachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Owachita.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
And we are back live here at Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger baseball on the Washita Sports Digital Network. Tigers getting their first cuts here in the bottom of the first in Game 2 of this doubleheader. This one is in there for a strike. Payne Maga, the sophomore left-hander for Southern Nazarene. He'll start things off today on the mound for their squad as that one just misses for ball 1. Cade Burris leading off today for the Tigers, playing right field, as Noah Bogman will take over at catcher. Here's the 1-1. Good off-speed pitch that time, but it misses outside for a ball. So a hitter-friendly count now to the Tigers' leadoff man. The 2-1. That one is popped up over into foul territory over near visitor bullpen. And it will fall safely for strike 2. So the count has run even here to Burris as G. Allen looms on deck. And time is called here. The 2-2 now to Burris. Allen misses high for ball 3. So Washita's right fielder has run the count full here. Still nobody out in the inning. The payoff pitch is fouled back out of play. So a good battle here between Maga and Burris. Payoff pitch once more. This one's fouled away. So Burris continues to hang in there with the sophomore left-hander. Making SNU starter work quite a bit here in his first batter faced, as this one is drilled towards the gap. Left fielder chasing after it. Center fielder's going after it, and he makes a jumping catch at the warning track for out number 1. Burris got good wood on that one, but an excellent catch out in the gap by the center fielder. That was Peyton Vineyard. And there's one away now for G. Allen. Allen was 1 for 5 in game 1 of today's doubleheader. This one misses outside for a ball. Second pitch catches the zone for strike 1. Breaking ball stayed in the zone that time, so count is even now to the Tigers' first baseman. One is fouled into the backstop. So it's 1-2 now to Allen. His fellow LRCA alum, Isaac Knoll, waits on deck. The 1-2 to the first baseman is hit pretty well out to right field. Right fielder going after it. He's at the warning track, and it looks like it's just going to stay in the yard. Allen thought he might have had home run number 3 of 2022. Instead, it's out number 2, and that will bring up Isaac Knoll. That one jumped off the bat, but it stays in the yard. And Chris was able to make the play. So Knoll digs in now, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Struggled a bit in that first game, going 0 for 4. Here's the 0-1. That one misses for a ball. Knoll's been excellent at the plate so far. Heading into this series, he led the team in hits. So here's the 1-1. This one is fouled back out of play. So it's 1-2 now to the Tigers' left fielder. The next pitch. Off-speed pitch stays outside for ball 2, so the count has run even. Here's the 2-2 with 2 away. No. Got jammed a bit, but he pops it over towards first base. Van Atten's there to make the play. And that will do it for the bottom of the first. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers, and 1 inning already in the books here at Rab Rogers Field. We're still scoreless. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
We bring you back now to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. We're scoreless as we enter the second inning. Bo Burson back out on the mound for the Tigers after shutting down SNU in the first frame, as that one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Burson building off his quality start in his last appearance with a good first inning here today, as this one misses low for ball 1. He's allowed 1 runner to reach on a hit by pitch. Tried to go with a backdoor breaking ball, and it ran a bit too far inside. And almost same thing happening right there, as that one's inside for ball 2. Burson showing he's not afraid to throw inside in these righty-on-righty matchups, as this one is drilled foul just past the home dugout. Ouachita looking to make it back-to-back victories here today. It would be the first time that they've achieved that feat in 2022. It would also be their first series win of 2022. Two is in the dirt, ball 3. So payoff pitch upcoming here, and this one is popped into the air. Third baseman waving him off. Play is made. Good job there by Arrington fighting off the sun. There's one away as Van Atten steps up to the plate for SNU. As that one catches the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 now as this one misses outside, so the count runs even 1-1. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Burson had him fooled with that breaking ball. There's the 1-2 in the dirt. The 2-2 from Burson is dribbled out towards third base. Arrington gloves it, throws over to first. Allen tries to scoop it, but unable to do so. As the throw bounces, Van Atten will reach base safely. We'll see what that one is scored. Still no official ruling yet. We'll probably get it here in just a moment. First pitch misses for a ball. That's Drake Irby, the shortstop for SNU, up at the plate. Thrower to first. Not there in time, as we have officially received a ruling on that last play. It was ruled an error. The 1-0 now to Irby is high for ball 2. So a hitter-friendly count here for Southern Nazarene shortstop. Trying to help his team get on top early here. 2-0. That one's right there for strike 1. Excellent comeback pitch that time from Burson. So it's 2-1 now to Irby. This one is fouled into the backstop. Had him out in front that time. They did manage to get a piece of it. So the count is run even here as Jonathan Christ waits on deck. Burson sets. Here's the 2-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Had him late that time. That is the first punch out of the ballgame for Burson. And there are 2 away in the inning now as Chris comes up to the plate for SNU. And Irby frustrated with himself on that one. This is the first pitch of the new at-bat, misses low for a ball. Irby thought it was going to stay inside, but it ends up breaking into the zone, and he tried to swing, but it was too late. As we have a bunt for hit attempt here with 2 away in the inning. Throw over to first is in time. Heads up play there by Noah Bachman, and that will do it for the top of the second. So one runner reaches on an error, but he is left stranded. We've reached the middle of the second. We're still scoreless here at Rab Rogers Field. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
And we are back live here at Rab Rogers Field. Tigers set to resume action here at the plate as it's C.W. Schrader taking strike 1 that time from Maga. Ouachita went 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first, so the cleanup hitter is leading off the inning here for the Tigers. And this one's hit pretty well out to center field. Center fielder drifting under, and he makes the catch, but not before having to retreat quite a bit out there towards the 400 sign. And there is 1 away in the inning for Wyatt Court. He's coming off a big game earlier this afternoon. He hit a 2-run home run, his first of the year, and drove in another on a sac fly. This time he's going to be hit by a pitch, so it's a quick 1-pitch at bat. First base runner of the game for the Tigers, and that will bring up Dustin Bermudez. So we'll see Maga thrown out of the stretch for the first time here this afternoon. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Runner's in motion. Throw down to second is not there in time. It's a stolen base for Core. It's been an all-around great day for Core, who is playing designated hitter in this contest. Had an excellent game out in right field, in the field as well. Made an excellent diving catch earlier in the game, that as this one is fouled back towards the backstop. So it's 0-2 now to Bermudez. Runner at second, just 1 away in the inning for OBU. Maga checks Core. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside for a ball. Maka gets the sign from Entwistle. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-2. This one is slapped into right field. That's going to be a base hit. And we'll have a hold sign at third as he got a late jump that time. But a good job there by Bermudez. That one looked like it was drifting out of the zone, but he was able to sling his bat across to get it into the opposite field for a base hit. That's the first hit of the afternoon for either team here in Game 2. And that's going to bring up Judd Arrington. And you might be getting a little bit of deja vu from earlier this afternoon. Arrington with the chance to drive in the first run of the game for the Tigers. He did so in Game 1. I'm sure his teammates would love a repeat of that as well right here. First pitch of the at-bat to the third baseman is taken for ball 1. Maga having to keep an eye on the runners at the corners. Here's the 1-0. That one is ripped foul. So it's 1-1 now. Ouachita looking to draw first blood here in Game 2. They were looking for a sweep of the doubleheader. A win here in this game would guarantee them a series win. Their first of conference plays. This one is hit pretty well out to left field. That should be deep enough to score the runner. It's over the left fielder's head. So it's down for extra bases, and a run will cross the plate. It is 1-0. Arrington with the ice in his veins again with runners in scoring position. Drills this one to left field. Able to get it over the head of the left fielder for a one-out double. And now there are two runners in scoring position for Pierce Mitchum. That's Arrington's second RBI of the afternoon, fifth run of the afternoon for the Tigers. As this one is popped straight up. Drifting into center field. We'll see if this is deep enough to send the runner. Catch is made, and they will send him. Here's the throw into home. It's cut off. No, it gets over the cutoff man. Van Atten acted like he wanted to cut it off that time, but it's over his head, bounces to the catcher, but not before a run scores. It's 2-0 Tigers. Another RBI opportunity here for Ouachita with two away here in the bottom of the second. And we have time called here. Bachman taking his first cuts of the afternoon. He takes over the catcher position for Cade Burris here in Game 2. Burris moving to the outfield as this one misses high for ball one. Here it is. This one is fouled into the backstop. So it's 1-1 now to the Tigers' 9-hole hitter. Top of the order due up for Ouachita if they can manage to keep the inning alive right here. 1-1. That one is ripped past the shortstop. That might be deep enough to score a run. He's getting the go sign. Runner's going for the plate, and he's going to be there in time. Taylor cuts it off, and it is 3-0 Tigers. Noah Bachman with some clutch two-out hitting right there as Ouachita adds another. It's 3-0. And we're not done yet here in the bottom of the second as Cade Burris in the top of the order due up for the Tigers. Burris is 0 for 1 on the day as there's a check over at first, runner back in time. First pitch of the at-bat, misses inside for a ball. So it's 1-0 now to Burris. Here's the next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Looks like Bachman thought about going in motion that time, but thought better of it at the last second. So he stays at first. The 1-1. That one runs inside for ball 2. Just misses the inside corner. It's been a rough inning for Maga, who retired the Tigers 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. He's given up 3 runs here in the bottom of the second. 2-1. That one misses high for ball 3. This is a dangerous count to be in against Burris. Not much relief waiting on deck in the form of G. Allen. 3-1. That one catches the zone for strike 2, so the count runs full. Burris and Allen tied for the team lead in RBIs coming into this game with 10 apiece. Maga sets. The payoff pitch. Runner in motion. That one misses outside for ball 4. So the Tigers have 2 on. And they'll look for some more 2-out magic right here with G. Allen stepping up to the plate. We're going to have a mound visit here for SNU prior to the at-bat. This is a spot that Allen wants to be in with 2 away. RBI opportunity, and if you'll remember, with 2 away in the bottom of the 8th against Pitt State, he drove in 3 on a 3-run home run that proved to be the game winner against the Gorillas. He is the only player on the squad with multiple home runs at this point in the year, but the Tigers have hit home runs in 4 straight contests now after not hitting a single home run in their first 4 games of the year. That one runs inside for ball 1. Allen, the transfer out of TCU, 0 for 1 on the day. As he gets the 1-0 from Maga. That one misses outside for ball 2. So a dangerous count here to the first baseman for the Tigers. He hit it pretty well in his first at-bat. He'll look to drive it again right here. Was just a few feet short of a home run. And we're going to have time called here as the pitcher steps off. Maga keeping his eye on Bachman. Also got to keep an eye on Burris over there at first. 2-0 to Allen. Swung on and missed for strike one. Good comeback pitch that time from Maga. The sophomore left-hander looking to get out of this jam. He's already given up 3. Looking to avoid any further damage. The 2-1 to Allen. That one misses outside for ball 3. So right where the freshman first baseman wants to be with 2 away in the inning, 2 on. Isaac Knoll waits on deck. And Maga's going to step off again right here, one to keep an eye on those runners. We'll see if Allen can get a pitch he can drive right here. A 3-1. Misses outside for ball 4. So there are ducks on the pond now for OBU, and that'll bring up Isaac Knoll. Knoll's still looking for his first hit of the afternoon. He's 0 for 1 in this game. Now we're going to have a mound visit. And already here in just the second inning, there's a right-hander warming up for the Crimson Storm. So Entwistle and Taylor both making their way over towards the mound to give some encouragement to their starter as he looks to get out of this jam. Facing a young man who has been one tough out so far in 2022 as that one catches the zone for strike one. Beautiful off-speed pitch. Maga's already thrown 44 pitches through 1 2/3 innings of work. The 0-1. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Knoll trying to pull that ball into left field, unable to do so. So now he's down in the hole here, 0-2. Trying to keep the inning alive for his squad. They've already driven across 3 here in the bottom of the second. The 0-2 for Maga is fouled into the backstop. So another chance here for the Tigers left fielder as C.W. Schrader waits on deck. Pitcher sets. The 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And SNU will get out of the jam, but not before the damage has been done. Tigers scratch across 3 here in the bottom of the second. We're heading to the third. Your score, OBU 3, SNU nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
And we are back live here at Rab Rogers Field. Your score, Ouachita 3 and SNU nothing. In this game 2 of a doubleheader today in the first series of conference play for Ouachita. They took game 1 by a score of 4-1 and are in the driver's seat here in game 2. Getting a good pitching performance so far from Bo Burson, building on his excellent performance last weekend with another good one right here. That one catches the zone for strike 1. Good pitch there from Burson to start out the top of the third. SNU looking to avoid having their losing streak extend to double digits. They're currently losers of 9 straight, looking to turn it around right here. Oh, 2 from Burson is fouled into the backstop. Peyton Vineyard, the batter right now for the Crimson Storm. He is the 9-hole hitter for his squad. His lineup card is set to turn over after this at-bat. The 0-2 from Burson. Swung on and missed for strike 3. His second punch out of the ball game. And that will bring up Colby Entwistle. Here's Burson now. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Blew the fastball right by him. Entwistle 0 for 1 on the day. At least here in game 2, as this one is fouled into the backstop. It's been a rough day at the plate for him as he went 0 for 5 in game 1. 0 for 6 now for the doubleheader. The 0-2. That one runs high. Trying to get him to chase with the high heater that time. But the catcher for SNU not biting at it. The next pitch. That one catches the zone for strike 3. Beautiful backdoor breaking ball. Locks up Entwistle at the knees. Make it back-to-back punch-outs here for Burson in the top of the third, and that'll bring up Cole Embry. Embry 0 for 1 here in game 2 of this doubleheader. He was 0 for 2 in the last contest. This one is fouled out of play. So it's 1-1 now to the left fielder. Here's the next pitch. This one's hit fairly well, as it will hit off the top of the baseball offices out there in left field. So it's 1-2 now. This one is fouled off his leg, so it'll be 1-2 once more. Probably glad he has that protector on for plays like that one right there. This one is fouled away, so a good battle here, as this one is also going to bounce off of the roof of the baseball facility. E.J. Taylor would be next for the Crimson Storm. Here's the 1-2. Thought that might have been strike 3. Umpire says it just missed for ball 2. Still a really good pitch there from Burson, but an even better take that time from Embry, as that one misses low. So the Cows run full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch is drilled foul. So the good battle will continue. Payoff pitch once more. Swung on in the dirt. And that will do it for the top of the third. Storm goes down 1-2-3. We've reached the midway point of the third inning. Your score, Ouachita 3, SNU nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this. And we are back live here with more Tiger baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers lead at 3-0 here in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Looking to make it back-to-back victories for the first time here in 2022, in a good spot right now. So here's the first pitch of the inning to C.W. Schrader. That one is drilled right to the shortstop, and it bounces off his glove. So it's into center field. We'll see if they score that a base hit. It's hit pretty hard. And that's going to bring up Wyatt Core. Runner takes the lead off of first. Here's the first pitch of the new at-bat. It misses high for a ball. So it's 1-0 now to the Tigers' designated hitter. Here's the next pitch. That one catches the zone for strike 1. That was pitch number 50 right there for Payne Maga. He's recorded just 2 innings of work. Tigers really made him work in that bottom of the second after going down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. 1-1. This one is drilled past the shortstop. And that one's going to be down for a base hit. So following the error and the single, it'll be 2 on with nobody away for Dustin Bermudez. So Ouachita with another big RBI opportunity right here. And runner thought about going, and this one's popped straight up. And that one is caught for out number 1. So that will bring up Judd Arrington. Arrington 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI double. That was his second RBI of the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat misses for a ball. Arrington has shown excellent plate discipline this year. He leads the Tigers in walks. And as he's shown today, he's also pretty good in those clutch situations, being able to put the ball in play and drive in some runs for his team. As this one is drilled to right field, right to the right fielder, and it won't be deep enough to tag as Chris throws a missile back into the infield. Excellent reaction that time from the right fielder, and they're two-way in the inning for Pierce Mitchum. No official at-bats in the contest for him yet, but he did record an RBI on the sac fly earlier in the game. Next pitch from Maga. Breaking ball that stays outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Mitchum trying to pull it that time, and it bared in on him. Unable to make contact. The Tigers center fielder looking to keep the inning alive. Perhaps even drive in another run for his team right here. As the runner's in motion, throw down to third is not in time. The double steal was on that time. Aggressive base running with 2 away. But he'll be in there safely. Next pitch runs, looked like it ran inside a bit, but it does manage to catch the inside corner there for strike 2. Schrader standing at third, Core at second after the double steal. Two with 2 away. That one is hit right back up the middle. It's going to be a tough turn at short. Throw across the diamond is not in time. No, they'll say he got there. The throw there in time. It looked like Mitchum might have beat it out. But no, the umpire will say that is out number 3, and that will do it. So still some solid base running that time from Mitchum trying to beat it out, but they'll say the throw got there in time, and that will do it for the 3rd inning. Tigers Strand 2, your score, Ouachita 3, SNU nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this.
Certainly, there's no better time than now, and I think the sooner the better as you go through life to get your education completed. We wanted it to be practical. We wanted it to be accessible.
Students, I think, that are learning online have the same desires, same needs, and it's up to us to come up with as creative ways as possible of making sure that all those needs are met.
It's not just getting a degree. It's not just checking a box. It's about us investing an education into these students.
And we are back live here with more Tiger baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. 3-0 your score through 3 innings. E.J. Taylor set to lead it off for his squad here in the top of the 4th. He reached on a hit by pitch earlier in the game. Only 2 runners have reached base for the Crimson Storm this afternoon in Game 2, as this one misses inside for ball 1. Taylor reaching on the hit by pitch, and another runner also made it on an error. Still no hits allowed by Burson here as we start out the 4th. 2-0. That one's there for strike 1. Caught the outside corner. Two one. That one's low for ball 3. So 3-1 now to SNU's third baseman. Still nobody out in the inning. Ryan Brown waits on deck, as this one is hit into left field, and that will be the first base hit of the game for the Crimson Storm. So it was pretty early in the ball game, but the no-hit bit has been broken up. Burson still throwing an excellent game out here this afternoon. That one catches the zone for strike 1. This is going to be a shorter game, as this is Game 2 of a doubleheader. We're only going to play 7 innings in this contest. Tigers took the full 9-inning game 4-1 earlier today. Ouachita looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this year, and also go above 500 for the first time this year, as we have a check over at first. Runner is back in time. On top of that, it would also give the Tigers their first series win of the year and in conference play. So a lot on the line here for OBU, as this one is swung on and missed for strike 2. So it's 1-2 now to the cleanup hitter for SNU. This one is hit pretty well out to left field. That one's carrying quite a bit. It's going to be trouble, and it's over the wall for a home run. That's Brian Brown's second home run of the afternoon, first of this game. And things just got interesting as the Crimson Storm sneaks back within 1. It's 3-2. So a big afternoon for Brian Brown, as he has been responsible for all 3 of Southern Nazarene's home runs up to this, runs up to this point. And he also is responsible for their 2 home runs on the day. That one was fouled away over towards the home dugout. So it's 1-1 now to Weston Hicks, the next batter for SNU. That one runs inside for ball 2. Two-one now from Burson. That one catches the zone for strike 2. So Hicks will try to choke up on the bat here with 2 strikes. Still nobody away here in the top of the 4th. Crimson Storm's already struck for 2 runs here, making it a 1-run ball game. That one is dribbled foul. So Hicks fighting to stay alive in this at-bat. Designated hitter 0 for 1 so far. And that one runs in and got him right on the helmet. It was an off-speed pitch, trying to use that backdoor breaking ball, and now we're going to have a mound visit. As Bermudez and Schrader are both going to go out to talk with the senior starter for Ouachita. So Burson will reset here after hitting his second batter of the afternoon. Set to face DJ Van Atten, who chops this one. This could be a double play. Runner tagged out. There's a throw over to first in time. So 2 quick outs there and a huge at-bat there from Burson. 1 pitch, 2 away. It was the 4-3 double play that time for the Tigers. Bermudez making the tag on the advancing runner, then throwing it over to Allen at first, as that one catches the zone for strike 1. Drake Irby, the batter for SNU, as he swings and misses at this one for strike 2. So now Burson just 1 out away from getting out of this inning. His squad still on top, 3-2. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. And what a way to get out of the jam there by Burson. SNU does manage to strike for 2, courtesy of the 2-run home run to left field by second baseman Brian Brown. Ouachita still on top, 3-2. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Washita.
And we are back live with more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. First pitch to Noah Bachman is in there for a strike. Bachman 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI single. That has proved to be the difference this afternoon as the Tigers lead it by 1. Following the 2-run home run from Brown in the top half of the frame for SNU. That was his second home run of the afternoon. One is popped straight up and out of play. Over back behind the stands here, behind home plate. It's a 1-2 count now to the Tigers catcher. Looking to avoid the punch out. Here's the 1-2. This one is popped up into right field. Right fielder coming in, and he's not going to be able to get there. It's a base hit for Bachman, his second of the afternoon. And that will bring up the top of the order for Ouachita. So a quality base hit there from Bachman, who didn't get all of it, but managed to find some green grass out there in left field. Fell down right in front of Embry. Now the Tigers have a runner on to start the inning as this one misses for ball 1. Bachman takes the lead. Maga keeping his eye on him. Here's the 1-0. Good breaking ball that time. Breaks back into the zone for strike 1. Ouachita would love to get some runs right here and get back the 2 that they lost in the top half of this frame. 1-1. Misses for ball 2. So a hitter-friendly count now to Ouachita's right fielder. He represents the top of the order for the Tigers in this contest, after batting in the 3 spot in the first game. 2-1. That one misses for ball 3, so it's 3-1 now. And this is where Burris likes to be. He'll look for something that he can drive into the gap or perhaps over the wall. (3-1), runner in motion, and this one's popped up over into foul territory. We'll see if they have enough room out there to make the play. And it just squeaks out of play past the divider over there. Van Atten thought he was going to have a play, but the count will be full now to Burris. It's 3-2. Bachman got a pretty good jump that time. They'll have to retreat back to first base, as we'll see the payoff pitch here momentarily. Maga sets from out of the stretch, keeping an eye on that runner. 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Maga. That time got Burris to chase down low with a good breaking ball, and that's going to bring up G. Allen to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat is drilled high and deep to right field. Is it going to stay in the yard? It will. So a good job there by Chris tracking it down. That's the second time that it's looked like Allen was going to have a home run, but it just got caught up in the wind. Allen didn't miss that one, made great contact, but it just stays in the yard. And credit Chris with making the right read off the bat. So now there are 2 away in the inning for Isaac Knoll. That one's in there for a strike. Knoll 0 for 2 in this game with a strikeout. The 1 is fouled away. Read that one pretty well out of the pitcher's hand. Timing was just a little bit off. So he's down the hole now 0-2. Looking to stave off his second punch out of the day. Maga sets, keeping an eye on that runner at first. 0-2. That one misses inside for ball 1. Trying to lock him up with the inside fastball that time. It's a good take there by Knoll. The 1-2, runner in motion. This one is drilled up the middle. That's going to get over the shortstop's head. Runner's going to advance to third. And there will be runners at the corners with 2 away here in the inning. So it took him a while, but Isaac Knoll will break through with his first hit of the afternoon after going hitless in game 1. And that's going to bring up C.W. Schrader. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. We'll see, it looked like it might have been called a foul tip that time. Schrader made his first start of the year earlier this afternoon. He's still looking for his first hit of this young season. I'm sure he and his team would love if he could come through right here. Runners in motion. Throw down to second. And we've got a double steer. Here's the throw into home. And the runner is called out. So a heads up play there by Entwistle. Defending the plate right there. Bachman was trying to slide under the tag, but was unable to do so. And that will do it. So the double steal does not work out for Ouachita, and that will do it for the 4th inning. We'll be back here in just a few moments. Tigers lead it 3-2.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
And we are back live here with more Tiger baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers leading Game 2 of this doubleheader against the Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene. Jonathan Christ, the right fielder for SNU, set to lead off here in the top of the fifth as that one's taken for ball one. Christ 0 for 1 here in Game 2. As this one runs high for ball two. Burson was excellent in his first 3 innings of work, not allowing a single hit, as this one is hit pretty well out to center field. Mitchum going after it. He leaps in front of the Ouachita Simon. That's going to be down for extra bases. So throw is cut off that time by Schrader. That's going to be a leadoff double for SNU. Chris' first hit of this contest. And now it'll be up to Peyton Vineyard to try and keep the line moving for his squad. Top of the order due up for SNU following Vineyard, who is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Just the third hit of the afternoon for SNU here in Game 2. Burson's going to step off here. He sets, checks the runner, and now we have a bunt attempt here, but this one is fouled into the backstop. SNU trying to knot things up here in the top of the fifth inning. They were down 3-0 early, but managed to strike back courtesy of a 2-run home run by Brian Brown. As this one is taken for ball one. And no, we're going to see that it was a strike, as he didn't pull back the bunt attempt in time. That was a heads-up play there by Bachman, as it looked like the umpire was just going to let that one play as a ball. But the catcher indicates down to the second base umpire, who was able to make the correct call. The 0-2. This one is fouled away. So Vineyard stays alive here. Still nobody out in the inning for the Crimson Storm. Looking for their first conference win of the year. Second overall. Also trying to end this 9-game losing streak. Oh-2 from Burson. Beautiful off-speed pitch, locks him up at the knees. And there's one away in the inning for Colby Entwistle. That was Burson's 6th strikeout of this game. He's been good so far. And now he'll face one of his strikeout victims from earlier in this contest in Entwistle, as that one catches the zone for strike one, and he's got that backdoor breaking ball working now. Burson struggled with the command on that pitch early in this game. Hit a couple batters as it ran a little too high and inside, but it looks like he's got it working for him now, as Chris takes a lead off of second. The 0-1. This one is fouled back out of play. Burson would be in line for the win if he can make it out of this inning with no damage done and the lead still intact. 0-2 from Burson. Peel down to second. Jose checked his swing in time, so it's 1-2. So Entwistle thought about going after that one, but thought better of it at the last second to stay alive in this at-bat. Runner takes the lead at second. The 1-2. This one's hit pretty well out to left field. Knoll racing after it, and he dives, but he can't come up with it. And that's going to be good for extra bases. Run is going to be in time, and that's going to be a stand-up triple. So we've got a brand new ball game here in the 5th inning. As Colby Entwistle, who's been struggling today, comes through big time for his squad here in the middle part of this game 2 to tie things up at 3. This one is popped up. This could be a crucial second out if the Tigers can come up with it. But it will fall innocently into the parking lot out in front of the baseball offices. After the 2nd inning, it looked like OBU was well in the driver's seat in this game, but SNU storming back here with 3 runs in just the last 2 innings, and still a chance to do more as this one is outside for ball 1. Infield playing in, trying to avoid the run scoring on a ground ball. This one is fouled away. And this one is hit to Bermudez, backhanded, taking the runner at third. Allen steps on first, so it's 2 away now. And a good job there by Bermudez keeping his eye on the runner, and now you'll see the infield retreating back. As any force out here would end the inning. It's E.J. Taylor due up for SNU. He struggled in game 1. Going 1 for 4 with an infield single. He's been good in this one, though. Reached base twice. As this one is hit pretty well out towards the gap. Fielder's going to have to be on his horse to get after this one, and it's going to be down for extra bases. And Taylor gets back to second in time, and that's going to be a 2-out double that gives the Crimson Storm their first lead of the afternoon. So E.J. Taylor with a huge bounce-back game here today. He comes through for his squad once again. This one is swung on and foul tipped. Oh, 1 from Burson as that one misses low for ball 1. And there is a lefty getting loose for Washita, who only had to make 1 call to the bullpen in today's 9-inning game. Here's Hunter Grotro getting the win as that one runs inside for ball 2. Brown 1 for 2 on the day, and he'd love a repeat of his last at-bat when he drove one over the wall in left field for his 2nd home run of the day. He also hit one over 400 feet to dead center field as this one's foul tipped. So the count is run even now. Weston Hicks would be next if his squad can keep the inning alive. The 2-2 from Burson. Runs high for ball 3, and a great job there by Bachman making a leaping stop. So Cows run full now to the cleanup hitter for SNU. And we're going to have time called here by the SNU second baseman, as he'll take a moment to regroup here in another crucial RBI opportunity for his squad. Crimson Storm wants all the insurance runs that they can get at this point in the contest, as Ouachita has been held off the scoreboard since the second inning, but they've been swinging the bat fairly well, just haven't been able to push across another run. And we're going to have a mound visit here. It's been a beautiful day for baseball here at Rab Rogers Field. Not a cloud in the sky. It's been a pretty warm day. Things starting to cool off here in the later part of the afternoon, but still a great day for February baseball. Here's the payoff pitch to get out of the inning. This one is high and almost gets him in the head that time, but instead it'll be ball 4. So Brown reaches safely for the second time in this contest, and we're going to have a mound visit. We'll see if this is the day for Burson. And it looks like it will be. So Burson will depart after allowing 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, and he fanned 6. We're going to have a new pitcher for the Tigers. We'll introduce you to him when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
We believe in a faith that seeks understanding. So as a university, we believe that all of the various things that we study allow us to really develop a more vigorous faith.
Ouachita Baptist is so catered to growing in your spiritual walk.
My interaction with professors and fellow students in classes and learning has helped me learn more about who God is in my personal life.
One of the beauties of the education that we give to our students is to expose them to the various realms of knowledge, which then equips them as men and women of faith to be able to understand and really appreciate the complicated world in which we live.
Ouachita Baptist has taught me how a love for God and a love of learning really go hand in hand.
By coming to Ouachita and finding mentors on staff or upperclassmen who were older than me, I really started to discover who God was and learn how to go to His Word and His truth and learn who He was.
We want you to be the very best you. We believe that's God's plan for you. We believe that He wants you to develop unique gifts and abilities to the fullest extent and to equip you to have the very best future that you can have.
And we are back live here at Rab Rogers Field with more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. New pitcher for the Tigers. He'll be the senior left-hander Carter Wade. He'll come in and try to get the last out of the 5th inning. After Bo Burson departs after 4 2/3 innings of work, he is currently in line for the loss, but the Tigers still within striking distance, down by just 1. And there are multiple players on the diamond right now for Ouachita that are graduates of Little Rock Christian Academy. You've got Wade on the mound, as well as Allen over at first, and then out in left field you've got Knoll. All 3 former Warriors. Here's the first pitch from Wade, and it's hit fairly well out to center field, but right to center fielder Pierce Mitchum, and that is going to do it for the top of the 5th. SNU manages to take the lead here as we reach the midway point of the 5th inning. Your score, SNU 4, Ouachita 3. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
We welcome you back now to Rab Rogers Field as the Tigers trail at 4-3. 4, 5, and 6 due up for OBU here in the bottom of the 5th as they look to strike back after giving up the lead in the top half of the frame. Schrader 0 for 2 on the day as he takes ball 1. Shortstop still looking for his first hit of the year. He did score back in the first game, today's doubleheader. Here's the 1-0. That one's hit fairly well, but foul. Wyatt Core waits on deck. And what a day it's been for that young man. 3 RBIs in the 4-1 victory earlier this afternoon. Also played some great defense out in right field. Stole a base earlier in this game. Here's the 1-1 to Schrader. Nice off-speed pitch that time. Catches the zone for strike 2. And Schrader will call time here. Looking to make some adjustments prior to the 2-strike pitch. 1-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. So make it 3 strikeouts now for Maga on the afternoon. And that's going to bring up Wyatt Core. Core 1 for 1 today with a stolen base. So here's the first pitch to him. That one is fouled out of play. He had a 2-run home run in game 1 of today's doubleheader. As this one runs inside for ball 1. Core also had a sac fly in that game to give him 3 total RBIs on the game. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball misses that time for ball 2. So a hitter-friendly count now. As Maga sets and deals. That one misses low for ball 3. So 3-1 now to Core. He'll look for a pitch he can drive right here. The 3-1 to Core. That one fouled away. Couldn't quite time that one up. And the count has run full. Payoff pitch is dribbled to shortstop, trying to beat it out. Throw across the diamond is there in time. So a good scoop at first by Van Atten. And there are 2 away in the inning for Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez is 1 for 2 on the day. He's also scored once as this one is hit pretty well. Squared that one up. Just pulled it a little foul. That one had good distance as this one runs inside for a ball. Maga sets. Here's the 1-1. That one runs high for ball 2. So it's 2-1 now to the Tigers' second baseman. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers trail it by 1. 2-1 for Maga. Misses for ball 3. So a good count here for Bermudez. We'll see what he does here with Judd Arrington waiting on deck. The 3-1 is fouled away. Tried to pull it that time, but was unable to do so. So went a little too far into foul territory. That one is hit out into left field. Left fielder drifting under it. He makes the play out there in the gap for out number 3. So the Tigers set down in order this inning. They trail at 4-3. Heading to the 6th inning, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
We welcome you back now to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers trail it 4-3 in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. We are only playing 7 innings, so time is running out quickly now for OBU as they are down to their final 6 outs of the game. DJ Van Atten set to lead it off here for the Crimson Storm in the top of the 6th. As Carter Wade returns out to the mound. That one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Wade recorded the final out of the 5th inning on just 1 pitch. It was a fly out to Pierce Mitchum, who is standing out in center field right now in front of that 400-foot sign. That one is in the dirt for ball 2. So the umpire will hand off a new baseball to Wade right here. Drake Irby waits on deck for SNU. The 2-1. That one runs high for ball 3. So 3-1 now to Van Atten, who came into the game as a pinch hitter in Game 1, made the start in Game 2 as a first baseman. 3-1. That one misses for ball 4. So Wade allows his first base runner of the afternoon, and that's going to bring up Drake Irby. He struggled in this game, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. We do have a pinch runner now for SNU. It's number 4, Mason Daly, the sophomore. So it'll look like that'll be the day for Van Atten, as now we have a bunt attempt pulled back, though it's a called strike 1. Bachman was prepped for a snap throw that time. The 0-1 from Wade. Pulled back for ball 1. Bachman able to keep the ball in front of him that time. And time will be called. And now we're going to have a mound visit. Looks like there's a new arm getting warm for OBU out there. Freshman right-hander number 39, Jackson Rees. Washita looking to avoid having to call the bullpen again too early. They only had one relief pitcher used in that first game. That was Garrett Hermes, who recorded the rare 6-out save in relief of his good friend Hunter Gautreaux, who went 7 innings, allowing just 1 run. That'll be all the offense for SNU in that first game, as this one is bunted. Scoop up at third. Throw is there in time. So there's 1 away in the inning now, as Jonathan Christ is set to dig in here following the sack bunt. Christ 1 for 2 on the day. Doubled in his last plate appearance. So we have a step off by Wade. Checking the runner. There's the pitch, and it is fouled into the backstop and ricocheted off of the metal supporting pole that time. So it's 0-1 now to SNU's right fielder. Runner on second, 1 away for the Crimson Storm. They lead it by 1. This one misses outside for ball 1. Quite a bit at stake for SNU in this game. Looking to win their first conference game of the year. On top of that, looking to avoid making this a 10-game losing streak. They're currently in line to break that skid right here. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So it's 1-2 now to the Crimson Storm's right fielder. As Peyton Vineyard waits on deck. Wade checking the runner, looking for the punch out. Here it is. It is fouled back out of play over to the right side. We're going to have a change of baseballs right here. Wade keeping an eye on the pinch runner, Daly, who stands in scoring position and would serve as another insurance run for the Crimson Storm. 1-2. Catches the zone for strike 3. Locked him up at the knees. And there are 2 away in the inning now for Peyton Vineyard. Carter Wade just 1 out away from getting out of this thing unscathed and giving his guys a chance to perhaps tie it up or perhaps even put themselves in a position to win in the bottom half of the frame. This one is fouled away. Just about to reach the midway point of what has been our 15th inning of baseball here today at Rab Rogers Field. We're currently in the 6th inning of Game 2 of a doubleheader. This one's in the dirt for ball 1. Temperatures starting to drop here in Arkadelphia, as a few fans have rushed back to the cars to get coats and blankets. 3-1, or 1-1. That one catches the zone for strike 2. So it's 1-2 now to number 3, Peyton Vineyard. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of strikeouts. Wade looking for back-to-back punch-outs. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So the Tigers will get out of the inning unscathed. They trail 4-3, but a chance to tie it up in the bottom half of the inning. We'll be right back with that after these messages. We welcome you back now to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Sun's starting to dip a bit here as we reach the later part of the afternoon here in the Delph, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Tigers trail it by 1, but a chance to strike back right here as Judd Arrington is set to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Tigers. They're down to their final 6 outs of the afternoon. Arrington's 1 for 2 on the day. This one is low for a ball. He had an RBI double earlier in the contest. So here's the 1-0. That one runs high for ball 2. We also have a new pitcher on the mound for SNU, Kason Jackson, the right-handed reliever for the Crimson Storm, as that one catches the zone for strike 1. The 2-1. That one is hit fairly well out to left field, and it is going to be caught out there. Cole Embry had to adjust to that one as it looked like it was going to hang up in the air a little bit longer, and then it looked like it was going to dip right in front of him, but he was able to make the adjustment in time to record out number 1, and that's going to bring up Pierce Mitchum. This one is swung on and missed for strike 1. Mitchum 0 for 1 in this game with a sac fly as that one is high. Count is even now 1-1. Jackson looking to hold the Tigers off the scoreboard. Here's the 1-1 from him as this one bounces in the dirt in front of home plate for ball 2. The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Mitchum out in front of the breaking ball that time. Looking to avoid the punch out right here with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. That one ran inside and got him. So it's a base runner with 1 away in the inning for Ouachita. And that's going to bring up Noah Bachman. Bachman's had a good day so far. He's 2 for 2. He's also got an RBI to his name after a solid base hit over to the left side. Been swinging the bat well today and also made some good plays behind the plate as that one is pulled up. Thought it was going to be a snap throw that time, but there will be no throw down to first. It's ball 1 regardless. Jackson sets, and we'll have a step off. Top of the order due up for the Tigers is Bachman. Serves as the 9-hole hitter in this game. That one runs inside for ball 2. So a hitter-friendly count now to the catcher who's been having a great day at the plate. See if he can get a pitch that he can drive right here. (2-0). Catches the zone for strike 1. So it's 2-1 now to Bachman as Mitchum takes a lead off of first. That one's in there for strike 2. So a couple of good comeback pitches here from Jackson with 1 away and a runner on first. Cade Burris waiting on deck. Here's the 2-2 now. This one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Bachman unable to make contact that time on the breaking ball. And there are 2 away in the inning now for Cade Burris, looking to keep the inning alive for Ouachita. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a strikeout. This one runs high and in for ball 1. G. Allen waits on deck. And you know he'd love a repeat of the game against Pitt State. If Burrs can manage to get on right here, it'd be a very similar situation as this one is in the dirt for ball 2. Allen's been hitting the ball pretty well today. He is 0 for 2, but both of those outs were just shy of the wall out there in right field. And he didn't miss either of them by much. We have a step off. (2-0). Runs inside for ball 3. So it's 3-0 now to the Tigers' right fielder. Taylor giving some words of encouragement to his pitcher. He's moved back over to first. As Mason Daly is out there at third. The 3-0. That one's in the dirt and outside for ball 4. So that brings up the dangerous G. Allen. And will we see lightning strike twice right here? In the penultimate inning of the Pitt State game, Allen came up to the plate with 2 away and drove a 3-run home run over the wall that helped the Tigers claim a 10-9 victory over the Gorillas, as it looks like that's going to be the end of the day for Kaysen Jackson. It looks like we're going to have a new pitcher here for Southern Nazarene. We'll go ahead and stay right here in preparation for the upcoming at-bat, as we already have the pitcher. It's going to be number 17, Patrick Hine. Hine did some relief work in the previous game. He threw 1 inning of work, striking out 1, allowing no hits. And he also didn't walk anybody, so it's been a good day for Hines so far. He'll look to build on that in this appearance. He's got a tough test in the form of G. Allen. We'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here. It's been a bit of a frustrating game for the first baseman, who's made excellent contact all day, but still hasn't gotten one to land for a base hit. A couple of those missed being home runs by just mere feet. Wind may be battling against him as it is blowing out into left field. Allen digging in right here, batting left-handed. SNU likely preparing for this situation. They have the lefty-on-lefty matchup. Here's the first pitch. That one is tapped foul. Allen probably will relieve that one when into foul territories. He didn't get great wood on that one. Hine had him fooled a bit there. And we have time called here by Allen. Crucial RBI opportunity here for the Tigers with 2 away in the inning. Allen wanted to come through for his squad here in a big way. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Hine keeping an eye on the runner, and we'll have time called again by Allen. So we'll see if these brief pauses have messed with Hines' timing any. Here's the 0-1. That one is hit down to second base. Brown gloves it, throws it over to first to Taylor, and they get out of the jam. There is an uproar over there from that visitor dugout as the Crimson Storm gets a crucial third out that time against one of the most dangerous hitters in this Ouachita lineup. Ouachita strands 2. They still trail it by 1 heading into the 7th and final inning of Game 2 of this doubleheader. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
Just about ready to resume action here with more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Ouachita trailing by 1 heading into the final frame of this Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Only playing 7 innings after playing a full 9 in Game 1. Carter Wade returning to the mound for the Tigers for more relief work, as Reese is still getting loose out there in the home bullpen. Top of the order due up here for SNU as this one's taken for ball 1. That's Colby Entwistle at the plate right now. For his squad, he's 1 for 3 in this game with an RBI. Breaking through with that game-tying triple in his last plate appearance. This one is hit fairly well out into center field. Mitchum gets it at the warning track for out number 1. It's a pretty good wood that time, as Entwistle was able to drive it, but unfortunately for him, it was driven to one of the deeper parts of the yard here at Rab Rogers Field, and Mitchum was able to range over and make the catch. First pitch of the new at-bat is in there for a strike. Cole Embry, the new batter for SNU. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. That one misses for a ball. Wade looking to keep the game right where it is. His team trails by 1, wants to give his guys a chance to perhaps tie it and even win it in the bottom half of this inning. He's currently up 1-2 to SNU's left fielder. One-two. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. Making an even 3 strikeouts on the game for Wade. And that's going to bring up E.J. Taylor. Taylor has had an excellent Game 2 here today. He went 1 for 4 in the first game, but has been 2 for 2 in this game, reaching base 3 times. And he's also the possessor of the go-ahead RBI for SNU in this game. That happened back in the 5th inning. We haven't had any scoring since then as this one runs in the dirt for a ball. The dangerous Brian Brown waits on deck. So here's the 1-1. This one's fouled out of play. So Wade just one good pitch away from getting out of this inning and setting down the top of the order, 1, 2, 3. The 1-2. That one runs inside for ball 2. Ouachita would love to get the final out of the inning right here and leave Brown standing in the on-deck circle. He's already homered twice today as this one is hit down to third base, and it takes a bad hop. So it'll be into the outfield perhaps for extra bases. Knowles struggles with it a little bit out there in left field, and Taylor will be in there with his second double of the afternoon. So that time Arrington trying to glove it at the hot corner, but took a bad hop right in front of his face. So we will see Brian Brown here in the top of the 7th, and probably a wise decision for a batter who has been red hot here today. They're going to give him the free pass. That's going to bring up Weston Hicks. He comes up to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. He has reached on a hit by pitch. That one misses the zone for ball 1. Not a bad pitch there from Wade to start out the at-bat, though. One-0. It's in there for strike 1. Hicks trying to keep the inning alive. 2 runners on, and this one is fouled back out of play. So again, Wade just 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. He forced the ground ball against Taylor a few moments ago, but it took a nasty hop over there at third for Arrington and bounced into left field down the line for a double. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is going to do it for the top of the 7th. So Carter Wade gets out of the inning unscathed. And now it will be up to Ouachita's lineup to try and keep the game alive here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this game. After this, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
We welcome you back now to Rab Rogers Field for what could be the conclusion of today's contest between SNU and Ouachita. This is the bottom half of the 16th inning of play we've had here at Rab Rogers Field. As Ouachita looking to avoid taking the loss right here. Heart of the order due up, starting with Isaac Knoll. He came through with a base hit in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat, as that one's taken inside for a ball. C.W. Schrader waiting on deck for the Tigers. As Hines sets, and that one catches the zone for strike one. Good fastball that time, catches the outside corner. The 1-1 from the right-hander. That one catches the inside corner for strike two. So Hine going to be forced to make an adjustment. Excuse me, Knoll forced to make an adjustment right here as here's the 1-2 with 2 strikes on him, and he hits it fairly well out towards the gap. But it looks like Christ is under it, and he is for out number 1. That's going to bring up C.W. Schrader to the plate, and we did actually have a pitching change. That is not Hine out there on the mound right now for SNU. It's actually the freshman right-hander, Kobe Gorel. That one is low for ball 1. C.W. Schrader at the plate right now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 3 in this game with a strikeout. Still hunting for his first hit of the year. 1-0. That one's in there for strike one. Wind starting to blow into right field. Here's the 1-1. That one misses low and outside for ball 2. So a hitter-friendly count here to Schrader. 2-1 now is hit past the first baseman, and now the tying run is on board. And he's going to go for 2. Chris struggled with it out there. Now the throw down to second. Runner is there in time. And Schrader's first hit of the year couldn't have come at a better time with 1 away in the bottom of the 7th of this 7-inning game. And that's going to bring up the red-hot Wyatt Core. He was the hero in game 1. He has a chance to be a hero again right here. As Gorel sets, that one misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 now to the Tigers. Designated hitter is right there for strike 1. Good fastball that time. And now it is 1-1 to Core. Runner on second, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers trail it by 1. And we have a step off. Big moment here for Gorel. Freshman right-hander in a save situation. As this one is hit pretty well down the left field line, but foul into the bullpen. If it had stayed fair, that would have been a game tire right here in the bottom of the 7th. Core would probably like to drive that one like that again. Here's the 1-2. This one is popped straight up and back towards the press box. So it is 1-2 now to the Tigers' designated hitter. Checking the runner at second. Here's the 1-2. That one runs high, and the runner's going to advance to third on the pass ball. And so now the tying run is just 90 feet away for OBU. What a game this has been here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Infield has moved in now, trying to avoid the score on the ground ball. That one is fouled into the backstop. So the excellent battle between Core and Goral will continue. Fans for both sides on edge right now. What could prove to be a huge turning point in this game. The 2-2. Core fouls it into the backstop. He continues to fight. Neither man wants to give an inch in this battle. Pitcher sets the 2-2. That one runs inside for ball 3. So full count now to Core. Payoff pitch upcoming. Runner on third, one away. And it locked him up for strike 3 call. A huge out number 2 there from SNU, and now the Tigers are down to their last out of the afternoon. It all comes down to the second baseman, Dustin Bermudez. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He'd love another base hit right here. Goral with the pitch, and it's fouled into the backstop. Ouachita down to their final out in this one, but they're not done yet. Tying run is just 90 feet away. The 0-1 runs high for ball 1. SNU looking to win their first game in 10 tries and their first GAC victory of the year. Ouachita looking to make it back-to-back victories for the first time in 2022 and guarantee the series win here in their first GAC series of the year. Here's the 1-1, and it is drilled down to shortstop. It's going to be a tough turn, and it gets past the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit, and this game is tied. Dustin Bermudez with the Tigers down to their final out of the ball game manages to sneak it past the shortstop. And how about that, Tiger fans? This game is all tied up here with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. As that one runs inside for ball 1. That one catches the zone for strike 1. But now the pressure has completely shifted in this game as the Tigers have at the very least forced extra innings, but now they have a chance to win it with 2 away. The 0-1. That one's in there for strike 2, and it's been an excellent bounce back here from Goral. The freshman right-hander sets, looking to get out of this thing. That one just misses for ball 1. Entwistle was already standing up, making his way back to the dugout. But we'll see at least one more pitch right here. Runner at first, 2 away in the inning. This one is hit pretty well out towards the gap. Right fielder's under it, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But Ouachita manages to score a run here when they needed it most. With 2 away in the bottom of the 7th of this 7-inning game, we're about to have free baseball. We'll have it for you when we come back after these messages. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
And we are back live here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Free baseball here at Rab Rogers Field as we have reached extra innings of this 7-inning game. This is the 8th inning, but this does qualify as extra innings as a part of the doubleheader. We're going to have a new pitcher for Ouachita. It's going to be last year's All-GAC honorable mention, Cooper Timmons, the junior right-hander, going to give his squad a chance to win it in the bottom of the 8th. And what's interesting is that last year in the 2021 season opener against Arkansas Tech, Ouachita had a doubleheader. They were tied going into the bottom of the 8th inning of the first game. And on the first pitch of the bottom of the 8th, Pierce Mitchum, who is due up for the Tigers in the bottom of the 8th, won it on the first pitch with a home run as that one is in there for a strike. So could we see lightning strike twice here today? The 0-1 from Timmons is swung on in, missed for strike 2. You can tell we're reaching the early evening here in Arkadelphia as the sun has started to set, as this one is ripped foul. The diamond is almost completely shrouded in shadow now. Just got that one glimmer of sunlight over second base as this one is fouled away. So it looks like we're going to see a little bit of a battle here between the pinch hitter, Dalton Tarrant, and Cooper Timmons. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Cooper Timmons comes right out of the bullpen and records the punch out for out number 1. So here's the next pitch. That one is swung and missed for strike 1. It's Irby at the plate, and that time he was trying to check his swing, but he couldn't do so in time. Well, 0-1 from Timmons is popped up into shallow right field. Play is made out there by Burris. And there are 2 away for Jonathan Christ. We have gotten an update from the last inning, and that was an error where Dustin Bermudez reached, and that one will hit the batter. Chris stumbles back that time. And Timmons allows his first base runner. Since coming out of the bullpen, now the go-ahead run for SNU is on base. Still 2 away in the inning for the Tigers. And it looks like we're going to have a meeting of the umpires. Not quite sure what this is about. There's a brief talk, possibly clarifying about the hit by pitch. They were making indications down to first base, and I believe they might be checking on Christ, as he did get hit pretty hard. This one is fouled into the backstop. This one is swung on and missed for strike 2. So Peyton Vineyard now in the hole against Cooper Timmons. Timmons, we're going to give his side a chance to win it in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So Timmons recording his second punch out of the ball game. And he is hyped up right now, as if his team can manage to win it here in the bottom of the 8th, he will be named the winner in today's contest. The recipient of the winning decision, that is. So an important bottom of the 8th inning coming up. When we come back, Pierce Mitchum set to lead us off. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
And we are back at Rab Rogers Field, bottom of the 8th inning. In the 7-inning contest, Jackson Cheney, the pinch hitter for the Tigers, as that one is taken for strike 1. Ouachita with a chance to win it here and make it back-to-back victories for the first time in 2022. 8, 9, and 1 due up for OBU. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. So a good start for Goral. Looking to make quick work of the pinch hitter for the Tigers. He hits it pretty well out to right field, but unfortunately right to Chris for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Noah Bachman. He is 2 for 3 on the day. And he's going to run back over to the dugout, and we may actually have a pinch hitter as he has walked back into the dugout now. And it looks like we will. Pinch hitter coming up to the plate for Ouachita, so that will be the day for Bachman, but it was a good one. He went 2 for 3 with an RBI. It's Tucker Anderson, the freshman from Texarkana, Texas, with the pinch hit opportunity right here as this one's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 from Gorel is taken high for ball 2. It's right there for strike 1. Cade Burris waits on deck representing the top of the order. Tigers with a chance to win it right here. This one is fouled into the backstop. So it's 2-2 now to number 42 for Ouachita. Is Gorel looking for the punch-out pitch right here. Not going to get it as it runs high for ball 3. Tried to get Anderson to chase that time. So the count has run full here to the freshman. Here's the payoff pitch, and this one's hit pretty well down the line. Will it be fair? It went, no! It just missed the line out there in right field. Thought for a second that that one might drop right in front of the 330 sign, but it hooks just foul. It would have been a huge opportunity for Ouachita, but the battle will continue. As Anderson digs back in here for another payoff pitch in this freshman on freshman, righty on righty matchup. That one misses high for ball 4. So Anderson represents the winning run. And Cade Burris due up for the Tigers representing and actually we're going to have a pinch runner here as Zach Kirkendall enters the game. Burris with an opportunity here to help advance that runner and perhaps even drive him in for the game winner. Allen waits on deck. This one is foul tipped. So it's 0-1 now to Burris, who is playing right field in game 2 of this doubleheader. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of walks. Throw over to first. Runner back in time. Gorel wanting to keep a close eye on Kirkendall. That one's in the dirt, and it's going to be to the backstop. Runner's going to advance into scoring position. So now a huge RBI opportunity for the team's RBI leader, Burris, with one away in the inning and a runner on second base. Gorel sets. Keeping an eye on the runner at second. The go-ahead run. This one runs inside for ball 2. So Burris right here in a good hitter's count. One away in the inning. Chance to win it if he drives in the run on second base. The 2-1 is in there for strike 2. A good comeback pitch that time from Gorel. G. Allen awaits on deck for the Tigers. As Burris digs in right here for the 2-2. Here it is from the right-hander. And it's popped foul. So we'll see at least one more pitch in this at-bat. And you can sense the tension right now at Rab Rogers Field. Here's the 2-2. That one runs inside for ball 3, so the count runs full now, 3-2. Both fan bases with bated breath right now. Ouachita with a chance to make it back-to-back victories for the first time in 2022 and to lock up the series win. Here's the payoff pitch, and we have a step off. So we'll have to wait at least a little bit longer to see that imminent payoff pitch. Here it is. It's hit fairly well out to right field. Right fielder going back after it. He's at the warning track, and he makes the catch, but the runner's going to advance. So the winning run is now 90 feet away, and that brings up G. Allen. A chance to be the hero right here if he can put the ball in play and bring that winning run home, sending these fans home happy, as we've had a really good turnout here today at Rab Rogers Field. And we're going to have an intentional walk. SNU wanting no part of Allen in that situation. And now it's going to be down to Isaac Knoll, the left fielder with a chance to win it for Ouachita here in the bottom of the 8th of this 7-inning game. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. It's there for a strike. Good pitch to start the at-bat. Gorel sets. Here's the next pitch to the freshman. It's hit pretty well out to right field. Could this get down in the corner? It will! Good night, Arkadelphia. Tigers win! And Isaac Knoll is the hero of the day after being held hitless in the first game of this doubleheader. He comes through big time, getting the ball to land right in front of that 330 sign out there in right field. And Ouachita has locked up its first series win of 2022. A thrilling victory for the Tigers here today to help them advance to 5-4 on the year, 2-0 in conference play. With the loss, SNU's woes will continue as their losing streak extends to double digits. It now sits at 10. We will have a Game 3 tomorrow, but Ouachita has guaranteed that they will be series winners here in the first series of GAC play in 2022. And right now the team getting a standing ovation from the home crowd. They've earned it after an incredible performance today. 17 innings. That's how many we played here today at Rab Rogers Field. And Ouachita manages to come out on top in both, this time in walk-off fashion, thanks to one Mr. Isaac Knoll. And we're still waiting to hear back on the official decisions, but it looks like it's going to be Cooper Timmons getting the win for Ouachita, and Gorel is going to be tacked with the loss. A great day of baseball here at Rab Rogers Field as the Tigers sweep the doubleheader, but they have a chance to sweep the entire series tomorrow You can catch that game right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. That's going to do it for today's doubleheader. On behalf of everyone here at OSDN, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great evening, and go Tigers!